Today, I am standing in front of you as an old man. My hair is white, my hands tremble, my breath is not as deep as it used to be, but my eyes are still alive, because I have seen death. I have seen it very close, and I came back from it. 81 years old. Some people say at this age you've already lived enough. No, as long as a person is breathing, they have not finished living yet. That morning also started like an ordinary day. The sun was coming through the window. I drank my tea. I broke the bread. There was a strange heaviness in my chest, but I thought, old people always complain about something. It will pass, I said. I always say that, because people like to deceive themselves. Then my chest began to tighten. My breath became short. It felt as if someone had put a heavy stone on my chest. I started to sweat. My hands became cold. At that moment, I understood. This was not an ordinary pain. This felt like the end. I fell. The floor was cold, very cold. Strangely, I remember feeling that cold very clearly. I wondered, does a person feel cold when death comes? They say your whole life passes before your eyes. Yes, it's true. I saw my childhood, the days I ran barefoot, my mother's voice, my father's serious look, the girl I loved for the first time, my first day at work, the moment I held my first child in my arms, all of it in one instant, but very clearly. And then darkness. I don't know when I opened my eyes. White ceiling, white walls, white faces, a hospital. My heart was connected to machines. It was as if someone was counting my breaths. The doctor looked at me and said, "We barely saved you." I wanted to smile, but my lips did not move. Inside me there was only one question. Why? Why did they bring me back? At 81, what more does a person need? I used to think like that too, before. Then I was left alone in the hospital room. The hospital at night is quiet. Only the soft sounds of the machines can be heard. In that silence, a person is forced to talk to himself. I asked myself, have you really finished living? And I could not find an answer. Yes, I have seen a lot. I have worked a lot. I have made many mistakes. I have lost many things. But even after all these years, there were still words inside me that I had not said. There were people I had not asked forgiveness from. There were hearts I had not thanked. Then I understood. This means I was given more time. Rehabilitation was not easy. Walking was hard. Breathing, too. Every step was a struggle. Every morning was a test. Sometimes I got tired. Sometimes I said, "Enough, it's over." But then I went to the window and looked outside. People were hurrying. Children were laughing. The sun was rising again. And I said to myself, if the sun rises every day, then you also have to try. The doctor said, "Your heart is weak. Take care of yourself." And inside I said, "My heart may be weak, but my will is still alive." Little by little, I learned to walk again. Little by little, I fixed my breathing. Little by little, I returned to life. The hardest part was fear. With every chest pain, the thought came, "Will it happen again?" With every tired moment, I thought, "This is it, it's over." Sometimes I got tired. Sometimes I said, "Enough, it's over." But then I went to the window and looked outside. People were hurrying. Children were laughing. The sun was rising again. And I said to myself, if the sun rises every day, then you also have to try. The doctor said, "Your heart is weak. Take care of yourself." And inside I said, "My heart may be weak, but my will is still alive." Little by little, I learned to walk again. Little by little, I fixed my breathing. Little by little, I returned to life. The hardest part was fear. With every chest pain, the thought came, "Will it happen again?" With every tired moment, I thought, "This is it, it's over." But living with fear is the same as not living at all. I understood that. One day my grandchild came. He held my hand and said, "Grandpa, you are strong." I smiled, because I was not strong. I just did not give up. Now I am standing in front of you. I am 81 years old. There is a scar on my heart. Sometimes my breath is short, but I am alive, and this is the greatest victory. You know, young people, a person often understands the value of time only when they feel that not much time is left. Before, I used to chase after days. Now I live each day slowly, like sipping hot tea in small sips. I no longer rush, but I also do not stop. If your heart hurts, it is not just pain. It is a reminder. A reminder saying you are still alive. If difficulties come, it is not just a test, it is a choice. Will you give up, or will you stand up and continue? I chose to stand up. I came back from death, but not by running away from it. I came back to life. And you know what the most interesting part is? Now I love life even more than before, because I know what it feels like to lose it. If today you are tired, rest, but do not give up. If you are afraid, be afraid, but keep moving forward. If you have fallen, try to get up, even if slowly. Because if we are alive, it means our story is not finished yet. I am 81 years old. My heart once almost stopped, but now it is beating again, slowly, with pain, but it is beating. And in every beat, I hear this: live, you still have time.